So some of the things that I had for questioning of this series was definitely the whole plot and point of Sophie's pregnancy. That one never made sense to me at all when it came to this series, because Sophie, has symptoms and thinks she might be pregnant, so she goes to the doctor who, runs the test, says she's pregnant, and then she continues to have, the symptoms and, some morning sickness from time to time until eventually one day Sam comes by, gives her some pills she calls vitamins, and that same day she ends up in the hospital thinking she had a miscarriage. But then the doctor, which is the same doctor who told her she was pregnant, says, oh no, you were never pregnant to begin with. False positives are rare, they can happen. And then asks about the vitamins. And when he looks at them, he's like, no, this is misoprostol. And he's saying that these can act like pregnancy symptoms to a woman. But I'm like, she only just got them. Only just took one. So there's no way that is possible. So it's like, why put that in there if she was never pregnant to begin with? It just, that whole thing just kind of never made sense to me. Unless it was just one of those things where it was her mind making her think she was having all these symptoms from being pregnant because she was told she was pregnant. But it's just like that whole thing kind of didn't make sense to me. It would have made sense if she had gotten the pills a lot sooner than she did. Then maybe, okay, we could explain it away, but it was just one of those things where I was like, I'm so confused. I feel like there's something missing here that should be explained a little bit more, Or maybe I'm just not fully understanding how that whole scenario and situation worked as a whole.